All right, it's a good day. Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're about to do a little Breaking Bad filming locations tour. You excited, Wes? Austin's going with us, even though he's never seen the show. We have Mark, we got the McNowns over there. We have Aaron and Steve-O. They are guiding us around the city to go do some stuff, see these locations. I've seen a bunch before, but everyone else has not, so it's gonna be a good time, per usual. We're big nerds about it. And right across the street from our hotel, there was a scene right there where Walt and Jesse meet up in that plaza. Look, we got all the McNown boys in here. They're joining us today. It's gonna be a good time. Have I said that yet? We're having a good time. Dusty Slay for you. All right, our first stop here is Mike Ehrmantraut's parking booth he works in Better Call Saul. Pretty extensive amount of a lot of scenes filmed right here.
He's like a troll. Don't feed him.
There it is. Pretty cool. All right, we were at the very sketchy motel that Wendy is at from Breaking Bad. We went by Jesse and Jane's duplex, but some dude came out of the door pretty quick. We didn't even get out of the car. We just stopped and I took a picture and he was like posted up. Sorry, man. You own a duplex that is in a very famous TV show. But yeah, anyways, here's the hotel. We're at probably the most famous filming location, which is Walter's house. We're keeping our distance to be respectful of the owners, but that's it. There it is. They put up a lot of safeguards to keep people off their property, which I can imagine is quite the annoyance, but they got cones and stuff out there, a fence around it. They changed the roof. They also have a Lamborghini in the driveway, so I think they might be doing all right. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, we are now at the famous car wash. It's now a Mr. Car Wash, which is kind of boring, wouldn't you say, Wes?
A little boring.
But yeah, this is the car wash. Breaking Bad right there. Also have an RV right there. Cruise America, our old rolling stomping ground we toured in last year. But yeah, this is the famous car wash from the show. The lady at Walter's house did not come out and yell at us, thankfully, but we got some photos. We were respectful though. Mark didn't want to be respectful. He wanted to kick the door down.
I yelled at them actually.
Come out of the house.
I got pretty pissed.
Prove to me that Walter doesn't live here. What do you think about the car wash? It's pretty fun.
I think it's dope, dude. It's
so dope.
Some history.
Yeah.
Some history. Some things went down.
People in the RV are taking off. They're intimidated by us.
Yeah, our big
Cruise
muscles.
America, look at them go. Yeah, run. Our tour guide, Steve-O, helping us out today.
All right, everybody.
On your left, you're going to notice the famous car wash. They did water testing out back. This is where they used what they used to launder money.
Yep.
So they got a storage unit. Now we have arrived at what was Saul Goodman's office, right there. It's now a place called the Bourbon House, which apparently Steve-O is friends with the owner. So maybe we can go in there. I know they didn't do the interior shots in there, but that is basically, this is the exterior. It'd be great if there was the big Statue of Liberty blow-up thing up there. So
yeah.
That would be awesome. Yeah, we're just being tourists, being nerds. I'm sure people are looking at us like, ugh, we get it. Breaking Bad. But here you go. We are at the well-known Doghouse. This thing hasn't changed at all. This was in Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, but this is a good spot. Good scene shot here. And we are going to partake in some grubbery. All right, we're about to do something real fun. We're here in Denver, playing at the Ogden tonight. And the place that presses Max's vinyl, we get to go to and actually press some of our own. Like, pick up the goop of wax, put some sparkles in it, put some whatever in it, and watch it get pressed. So we get to kind of make our own custom copies of his record. So pretty fun.
These are highest versions. Each one of these gives us a different cut.
So we're getting to throw these extra colors into records to make like our own custom. Is that right? We're making our own custom pressings.
Yeah.
Highest version.
Never got to do that before.
High melts when you give it a bit of a swirl.
Max, what do you think about your record getting pressed right in front of your very eyes?
Pretty incredible.
Pretty cool, huh?
Love it.
There's the song Night Diving right there. Actually, I have no idea what song it is. It's all the Max Mountain scraps. Still warm. Actually,
it is.
pretty hot.
Yeah.
Probably from this side. Yep. If you do the blue from this side and then toss this one down the middle.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Go.
I'm going obnoxious orange. Going that one. Let's get weird.
Majority of that color.
Okay.
Then I want to see about that one. Or maybe that one.
That would, these two would be cool.
Mix in a little.
Yeah.
I think this one.
That'll.
Like from up here?
Yeah, that's fine. Drop it right down. Yeah, do like that.
He's doing that New Orleans Saints colors.
And the next one will be purple and gold for a little Saturday action. Go Tigers, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Let's go Tigers.
Yeah.
Well, hey, welcome to New York. Little disruption in the tour. Lee, Max, Luke, and myself have flown to New York for 2 days to film a thing for Vivo. We're filming 2 songs tomorrow, so we broke off from the tour for 2 days off. Well, everyone else gets 2 days off except for us. Yeah, now we're in New York. Not really in Manhattan or anything, but on the other side of the river. But yeah, we're here to film some stuff. And just landed, got to the hotel, gonna grab some food, and then do this thing tomorrow. So join me. We're at Vivo Studios here in New York, Brooklyn to be specific. It's kind of one of these things. Just looks like a normal warehouse looking building, and then here we are inside of this place. Max, what are we doing now?
We are doing a Vivo set. I don't know if it's Vivo Discover for this one or if it's just Vivo, but pretty big deal. A lot of big artists have done this, and it's an honor to be here. And we're just kind of deciding on the stage setup of where everybody's gonna be. I need to make sure Ethan's as far away as possible because he's too tall. And so when I'm looking up at him like this,
It's like this,
it's
yeah.
like I'm, oh, like a little child.
It's like, my boy,
So-
my boy. I'm so proud of him.
So we need to make Max look like he's not 5'7". That's what we're doing.
I'm 6'3". Working hard or hardly working?
Hardly working.
I knew it. That Lee Baker over
Working
here.
hard, for sure. For sure.
Warming up them fingertips. Dude, when you were warming up doing your vocal warm-ups, like I walked down right when you started the thing, and like 3 people were like, what's happening?
Always.
I said you were taking a dump.
Practicing my wild animal calls.
That's right. Well, greetings from Dallas. We took a quick break in the tour to fly down here and play like a private event for American Cancer Society. So cheers to that. And I thought it'd be fun to show, I know I showed my guitars that I brought on the tour for all the main shows, but I thought it'd be cool to show what I fly with, which is kind of new. Yeah, I've only used this twice on fly dates. I've taken it out. It's on the road with us all the time in case we need to fly out and do something like this. Gator makes these dual mini vaults, which is awesome. You can see kind of what it's looking like here. Yeah, they're awesome. They really protect the guitars well. I don't feel super unsure when I check this, which is nice. Anytime I check any other case, like just seeing what is happening to people's guitars lately is pretty unsettling, to say the least. Obviously, somebody could drive a truck over this and break the guitars, of course. But I do feel a lot better about it, even if it just gets tossed around. I even put some extra foam up in here. There's plenty of foam in there, but I was like, oh, let me double that up. And then there's foam on the lid too that pushes against here and down on the bodies of the guitar. So they're pretty well protected from just normal bumps and stuff like that. But anyways, this is what I brought for fly date. I guess my fly date rig, you would call it. What is this stuck on? Anyways, this is a Gretsch Electromatic Sparkle Jet. These are great. They're very affordable. These are like maybe around $1,000. I know it's still a lot of money. It's a lot of money for me too. I think it was in tune. Close. James and the good people at Gretsch hooked me up with this for my fly rig, and it's a killer guitar. I can't remember the exact style of Filtertrons that are in this, but they're really, really cool. They got a lot of good bite to them and twang. And that's kind of like one of the perfect things for Max's music is a Gretsch pickup, like a Filtertron. They have the perfect combination of twang and humbucker. This thing's been awesome. I've used it quite a few times already with Max. We flew to New York, which you saw earlier in this video, and I played this and the other guitar I'm about to show you. But yeah, these are awesome if you're a Gretsch fan. Can't really complain about this. The affordability, great sounding guitar. The only thing I'm going to add is a little string spoiler because it has the old school poles on the Bigsby. The newer Gretches have string through pole or whatever that is. Yeah, pole. What is it? Rod. I don't know. There's a great company called Vibramate that makes a little thing called a string spoiler that goes on those poles right there, and then you just put the string in back here. So super easy. But anyways, yeah, these are great guitars. I like the it's called Gold Sparkle, but it's orange. I know I talked about Schecter before a few times, and I back them like crazy. To this day, people are like, that's a Schecter? Because they just think metal guitars. I mean, that is kind of their bread and butter, I think. But they really do have a great line of like vintage inspired guitars. This one I've always loved the body shape of. This is the, there's my pick from the last tour. But yeah, this is the Schecter Ultra 3. This thing is killer. It's like super 60s looking or something. Triple pickup, gold foil pickups, which is cool. This right here, kind of like what you'd see like on a Jaguar or whatever. These are coil taps for each pickup. So the cool part is got a 5-way switch here, but what's cool is you can get the normal classic humbucker sound if you want, or you can split all of these, which I usually do, and it's kind of like a Strat. But they're really cool guitars. Of course, Bigsby, I gotta have a Bigsby or a wiggle stick as some people call them on everything. This is a great versatile guitar. That's kind of why I brought this one. Normally I would put one of my Jazz Masters in here, but the versatility of this thing is pretty awesome. Kind of Strat Telly world, or you can kind of do that second position Mark Knopfler sound when you're playing, you know. All that stuff. It's so early, I can't play right now. Anyways, this is great guitar. I really like this thing. You can kind of beat them up too. This is like a weird, very satiny finish, or there's no finish. I mean, I've already like started carving through some stuff on here. This paint's gonna wear off pretty quick, which I'm all here for. But yeah, also like, I think these are like just over 1,000 maybe, but these are killer guitars, stays in tune, pickups sound great. Don't overlook Schecter and their retro series stuff. I've shown my Schecter Corsair, which is the 335 style guitar, and that thing rips. It's awesome. Coil taps too. Everything they've sent me, even my like Explorer looking guitar they've sent me, the E1 custom, has a coil tap. It's awesome. So it's like you can make anything kind of sound twangy if you need it, even a metal looking guitar. I don't know if they're like whole metal series of guitars have coil taps, but like I said, if you're a tour musician like me and need a fly date companion, this thing's pretty cool. I also highly recommend bringing a Rubik's Cube on the road if you're fidgety like me. But yeah, there you go. Figured I'd just take a few minutes and show what I fly with. And then I've got my little DI board over here. I'll pick you up and show you. Over here, this is also a Gator case. They make like kind of like a Pelican case, so they make their version. It's called the Titan series, but this is killer. I usually put these two pieces of foam in here just to kind of make this tight in there, but this is my little fly date board from playing like DI amps. For now, I'm using the Tonex stuff. But yeah, I got my compressor, 2 drives, tremolo, and then this is kind of my utility tool for all other effects. But these are great. That board fits in there absolutely perfectly. And then I can, under here, I can put like cables and strings and some tools and stuff like that. And yeah, it has been nice to be able to literally just have 2 things to roll into an airport And lately I've been carrying that on in my backpack, and then I just check those 2 guitars, and so far so good. So anyways, thanks for coming to my gear corner or whatever, and go get one of these because these are awesome. Greetings from Canada. We've been here for 3 days. This is day 3 actually. Here in Toronto, doing 2 nights at Danforth Music Hall. This is the first, excuse me, just woke up a little bit ago. This is the first walkaway show, or 2 in a row, where we play tonight and we don't have to tear anything down. We don't have to load out. We just turn all of our stuff off and walk away. It's awesome. Got a lovely view out the dressing room window. Feel like I'm in some sort of institution. But yeah, this is gonna, I think, do it for this part of the video. I will have another one coming about our journeys across Canada. We're going all the way to Vancouver. So it's about 2 weeks from now until then. The show in Montreal to kick off the Canadian leg was unbelievable. All of us kind of agreed that that was possibly the best show we've ever played. Best crowd, like it was wild. At one point, we finished one of Max's songs called Love Me Back, and the crowd just started cheering and wouldn't stop, and Max just stood there and absorbed it all. It was really cool to kind of watch him take that in. And through our in-ear monitors, our front of house guy, Greg, has a decibel meter out front. And he was like, you guys, they're cheering at 120 decibels, which is real loud. To put that in perspective, if you don't know the difference or really what decibels are, the average concert is going to be between 100 and 105 decibels. So that's loud already. So yeah, 120. If I would have taken my in-ears out, he was saying he had to plug his ears. It was making his eardrums distort and all that stuff. So good job, Montreal. But load-in's happening now. I just got to the dressing room, and yeah, a little glimpse of what's going on before we definitely almost fell down the stairs. A little glimpse into what's happening before we shut this one down. Got Greg and Reed sitting there just looking at their phones. Some risers being set up, and this is where we're playing 2 sold-out shows. Good morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look, Greg kept it clean this time. And to my point of the camera at Greg, he's like, he hates me and he hates all of you. That's not true. He doesn't hate anybody. All right. See you next time.